Radical.
Much of what I'm about to say in this commentary you're about to listen to is from Saturday. I recorded this Saturday. So to get out ahead of any of you that are going to get in the comment section and tell me, hey, TikTok isn't banned, it's back. It was banned. It was banned. But it's somehow back. Sadly, it's somehow back. I don't know what happened. Right before I uploaded this, I thought, I'll look over to TikTok and I'll record how it says unavailable and I'll laugh in the outro. But it's sadly back. And I saw initially, the first thing I saw when I went home to TikTok was exactly what I described. It was a meaningless upload where an attractive female was flaunting that she had hundreds of dollars and she was making it rain on another female, and it was completely just a meaningless, worthless upload that had tons of views. And then I reload it, and there's this some dorky looking guy that puts his phone on a mirror, and then he's lip syncing a song from someone that can actually sing. And there's no talent whatsoever involved in it, but that has 3.2 million views. So it is a cesspool where talentless people get to get tons of views for doing just about absolutely nothing except getting in front of their camera and lip syncing songs from other people and making stupid uploads to where they're flaunting the fact they have money. That's what TikTok essentially is. It is a worthless platform that was gone, but somehow, maybe it's an error, maybe it's a blip on the radar, somehow it's back. And that's fucking terrible news. But hopefully it'll be gone again. Hopefully. Let's cross our fingers. But until that happens, let's dream of what could be. And here's my commentary I recorded Saturday. Hello there. I'm Radical Rick. This is Radical Rick Entertainment, a YouTube channel. Although I wouldn't classify myself as, quote, a YouTuber, even though it's fair to say that I am because I'm on the platform. Because honestly, I detest a lot of what YouTube is right now and what YouTubers have become. I'm talking about the e-begging, I'm talking about the emphasis on getting their subscriber numbers up, and all kind of stuff that takes away from really the meaning I think YouTube should be, which is a platform for people to express themselves and to upload meaningful things like meaningful commentaries. That's what I personally feel that this platform should be. But it's went farther and farther away from substance because of things like TikTok and the influence, I believe. You got even YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, which I uploaded, I think, 2 things to YouTube Shorts, but it was just kind of like a goof. It was kind of a joke. I was essentially kind of making fun of YouTube Shorts and everything. That's why I don't really upload YouTube Shorts, because if I'm taking the time to sit down and record something, I'm going to record something of meaning and substance, which is, I think, things we need more of in the world, not less of. But it's hard for people to pay attention to meaning and substance because there's a lot of competition from short, stupid uploads, whether it's on YouTube Shorts, or it's on TikTok. Well, nothing's on TikTok right now because TikTok was banned in the U.S. Meaning if you are trying to log into TikTok, no go. You're not able to check out the short uploads from what I've seen in my research, mostly half-naked people dancing to played out songs in little short uploads, or maybe a quote from a movie or something like that, but it's just got a person doing a quote, lip syncing a quote from a movie. So TikTok is a realm where you have a lot of people. I'm sure there's some talented people on TikTok, but for the most part, you have a lot of people that are untalented, unattractive, trying to make themselves seem more attractive. TikTok from what I have seen, and I've not seen a whole lot of TikTok because it's not interested me, is mostly a lot of short, meaningless uploads of people lip syncing themselves that have no talent, but because they're attractive or good looking, people click on their uploads. Or people that can't really dance that well, but because they're, again, attractive, pointing mostly to the females there, people keep clicking on their uploads. And I don't see any possibility for there to be a lot of meaning in a 30-second or less upload. I think it's just a platform driven by people's low attention span. And if anyone's spending all their time on TikTok, I would probably not want to associate with that person. I probably wouldn't. So right there, it's just a platform that I think has drawn in a lot of stupid people. And I don't really see it as a viable platform that we should miss if it's gone. But there are people completely breaking down, crying and everything, mostly the females I've seen, because they don't get the attention, because they're desperate and starved for attention. And now they don't get to upload their booty cheeks slapping in a 30-second upload anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, we've got a big loss. Nothing of value, I think, was lost for Americans in not being able to use TikTok anymore. There are issues a lot of people has with TikTok. Specifically, the focus of a lot of underage people uploading things on TikTok. That's a particular problem, I personally believe, and a lot of parents have that problem where, like I said before, it's perfectly fine if a person 18 or up of age uploads all kind of questionable uploads on TikTok, but I've heard there's problem with a lot of preteens uploading videos of that type on TikTok. So I'm not even going to get into that. I don't want to get into all that, but I can see that as an issue that a lot of parents personally have with TikTok. Do any of you have kids that are on TikTok all the time, or at least was on TikTok, and you had to have a talk with them because of that problem and the addiction? We have a overly addictive society. I mean, I'm not just talking about alcohol and smoking, which is the regular types of addictions we've had, but we have electronic addiction. And a lot of people pointed to YouTube as being a possible culprit in that electronic addiction, video games, phones, and everything. But I think TikTok, it's incredibly popular, but if you deep dive into that popularity, you have a system to where there's 30-second or less uploads, and you keep going through them and you keep going through them, and it feeds into the addictive personality of people. And you keep going, oh, just one more upload, just one more little 30-second bit, just one. I just want to keep watching one more. And pretty soon, hours and hours and hours went by, and I could see why it was a successful platform. But I think personally, it's a platform for mostly stupid people. And thankfully, for these people to make these platforms, there's a whole lot of fucking stupid people in America. My goodness. A lot of stupid people with low attention spans. But it's gone now. A lot of people can theorize on the reasons officially why it's gone. The government got rid of it really quickly. It's weird, Our government in America, they can't come to terms on hardly anything. Hardly anything. Healthcare, gun rights, abortion. Besides, they fight on these things all the time, and they can't come to an agreement on anything other than the fact that, damn, TikTok got to go. We got to get rid of TikTok. And they said it's for national security concerns. National security concerns. I would say there's a lot of local, like you look at like Meta, you look at Facebook. I think there's a lot of security concerns personally, but maybe it's not national security concerns. I mean, they don't care, they care about national security, but private individual security, I don't think they care a lot about that. Okay, TikTok, it's banned. Officially, America says they're in unison that we have to ban this because of national security concerns, because China and all that kind of stuff. And they gave the option of the person that owns it selling it to maybe a wealthy businessman in America. I don't personally believe that this person should have to sell it to someone in America. That's kind of weird, right? So I don't think that's going to happen. And unless anybody steps in to change this, I think this is going to hold up. An interesting fact also that I see in the comment section, a lot of people focusing on is the fact that it's a big privacy concern, correct? But it's suddenly okay if it's sold to an American. I think I don't know if it's totally this, but could it be possibly that a lot of money is made on TikTok, on that platform, and none of it is taxed by the U.S. government? It's not able to be taxed. So that's a possible thing too. Them old fucking fossils, man. Them old fucking fossils who don't even really, a lot of them probably don't even know what TikTok is. And they're not even sure what they're banning. Maybe they just know that it's not an American thing built in America and it can't be taxed here in America. So they don't get money from it. So maybe that's one possible reason it's got to go.